All right, Tanner, it's Grant Doe here, just taking a detailed look at your house after the tenants have left. And all in all, I think pretty good. Certainly some areas for improvement, but we'll, kind of walk around and check everything out. First of all, it looks like the driveway, no big oil spots or stains, so that's good. It looks like someone came through and at least, gave the grass a, fresh mow. So that's a good thing. And certainly some weeds here popping up, but I think you gotta expect that from a group of guys who don't have a green thumb, and that's probably pretty low on their list of things to do. So, and again, this is just more for your information. You do have kind of some moss that is really kind of growing, on your roof, and that's really just a product of all the trees and foliage that you have over top of your house. That's just gonna kind of continue. I have a really good guy who does roof cleaning, and that's a relatively new roof that you have there, but it would look brand new after he gave it a cleaning. And you really got to use a specific method on that. You can't just go up there with a power washer, because you'll damage the roof doing that. So might be a good opportunity for him to also catch the gutters, to kind of clean those up. Speaking of gutters, one thing I noticed over here was pretty good dent, in this gutter right here. I don't know if that's something that's new or not. You've got some paint that just needs kind of touch up on the windowsill. Not a huge deal. Again, that's just kind of, some maintenance items to identify. Same here, kind of some power washing, some caulking right where the chimney meets the siding. So let's head around here to front door. Again, just kind of more touch-up painting. It's a spot that people are going in and out of, so it kind of sees, a lot of abuse on a day-to-day basis. This is loose. Looks like it just needs to get reattached properly. I suspect that these guys used a fire pit a lot, because I can see just a ton of ash sitting up here. So, and again, that wouldn't surprise me. When I was living with a group of guys, we'd sit around and drink beer around a fire pit almost every weekend. So one thing that I noticed here, this lock is, give you a better perspective on it. It's certainly gotten loose and now is a little bent. It should be, at least throw a couple more screws in there, You have this piece of wood that's just kind of pulling up. And again, I don't think that that's destruction. I think that that's just, it happens over time with, wood. Things get loose, expand, contract. So the guys said that they were going to come back on Friday and make sure that the trash cans were on the curb. So furniture still looks to be in relatively good shape. Needs a power washing, but nothing's really jumping out as far as like damage to it. Right here, that's gotten broken. Another thing that's a kind of a good thing to do, always be mindful of drainage and make sure that this is draining away from the house and has a little bit of a slope here. Just kind of for your information. A little bit of wear and tear around the door. Here you've got some rot in the deck, which this is all loose now, and someone needs to come in here, replace some boards, do some touch-up painting and whatnot. This looks like it has the kind of a deck over product on it, and I would come in here, power wash the whole thing, and replace some boards and just hit it with a fresh coat of whatever color you want to use. So I know those lights are yours. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming that's a bug zapper of some sort. I didn't take the grill off and inspect that, but it's here. And I think that these were here before, especially the fact that this has been, painted, but you've got some cracks and damage to the siding here, there. Not uncommon to see. This looks like old asbestos siding. So, I have plenty of that on my garage at my house, and it does the exact same thing. And we're probably getting blinded by the sun, but some moss and whatnot on the back side of the roof. It's worse back here than the front. Let's run up to the shed real quick. There's a wheelbarrow here. You got some corrugated pipe. This could use a power wash, certainly. Oh, it's unlocked. And they left you a couple of cans of gas, the mower, a bunch of odds and ends. You've got a weed whacker and a blower and lots of other assorted junk in here. So hopefully all the important stuff is there for you. So and let's make a full lap around the outside of the house. They left the hose plugged in there. This looked a little funky to me, but it may be very, actually part of the lock system here, but anyway. All right, and that wraps up the exterior tour.